Thank you, Justin. Well, you know we love a good party here on Studio 10, so today Maura brought in the party for us just in time for the Summer in the Park series over in Charlotte. So thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, this is fun because we all know that I love a good craft, but it's fun when other people can show us how to do a little bit of the crafting. But you are the Director of Youth Services over at the Charlotte Community Library. So you got to tell us what makes the Charlotte Library so unique.
Yeah, of course. Well, first, I think that every library is unique. I love every single library. But the Charlotte Community Library is so unique because of really the community and the people that work there. It is a smaller community, so it's very personal. You know everyone by name who comes in. You get to know them, their life story. So, yeah.
Small but mighty.
Yes.
Yes, and you guys are doing such a fantastic job about keeping people busy in the summer. What are some of the ways that you're doing that?
Yes, well, we have tons of different programs going on. We have things for little kids, things for bigger kids. So we have like our story times right now. We have stuff going on the weekend. We do like crafting. We do, of course, the Summer in the Park series. Yes. We have a little bit of everything for everyone.
We love that.
So,
well,
yeah.
You mentioned the Summer in the Park, and that has to do with some tie-dyeing.
Yes.
So what kind of inspired this tie-dye party?
Well, our theme for summer reading this year is Color Our World. So that was sort of my broad inspiration, and it's all sort of art-based too. And so I like to do big things. The bigger the better. And I thought, you know, why not do a tie-dye party?
Yes.
Why not? This is the year for it.
Yes.
So I started looking online, checking prices. With Joann's closing, I got some great deals.
Oh, we love a good deal. Yeah, bittersweet. Yes.
Yeah.
So walk us through. Do you mind showing us a little bit of a demo of what we'll be doing tomorrow?
Of course. Yes. So this is the shirt that I will be doing. This is my summer reading shirt.
Color
Color Our World.
Okay.
And so tomorrow we will have it set up like this at the park. The kids will have gotten their shirts. I didn't do that with mine, but they will. And then we will have different patterns that they can look at, whether they want to do a spiral, a sunburst. I'm not going to get that fancy. I'm just going to do my crumple one.
Okay.
So yes, let's move this so we can see what we're doing.
So for those at home, if you are trying to do a tie-dye, you can, the way that you crumple, the way that you fold, that's what's going to create the actual tie-dye pattern when we put the colors in.
Yes, and there are lots of different, like you can go on Pinterest, you can just go on Google and look at these different
You need rubber bands? Okay.
I do. Thank you.
I'll be your
you'll
assistant.
Want to get it, I appreciate that. You'll want to get it all scrunched up like this.
Ooh.
And then you're going to do one rubber band here, kind of across.
Here's another one.
Yeah. One here.
What I like about this, it kind of gives you on the suspense of what's it going to turn out like.
Yes. We're going to do one. We're going to do 4 total.
Okay.
Kind of evenly spaced. Perfect. This is our last one.
Should I be getting gloves on too?
If
For
you
the
want,
colors?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should do this too.
Okay, I know it might be.
And then we'll put one around the side to hold it all together.
Okay.
Perfect.
And this is all taking place tomorrow at the park.
And I'm going to take this out. We'll be using this at the park just because there'll be so many people, but just for mess sake.
Okay, so.
Put my gloves on.
Yes. So if we want to, do we just kind of squirt it on there?
Just squirt it. Just go for it. Yeah.
I hope it turns out good. This is like scary. This is like this should have the Comic-Con people come on with the gory of the blood. Yeah. But you know it's going to be colorful.
Yes, and I'm doing primary colors because you know they all mix together.
Yeah. So I'll let you do a couple there. And so if people want to do this tomorrow over in Charlotte, do they have to register? What do they need to know?
Right. So it is over at Oak Park. It is from 11 to 12 o'clock. 11 to 12 o'clock. It is a drop-in program, so there is no registration. They can just come right in. We will be doing songs and stories first.
And I see some of those books that are right on the table.
Yes.
So you can expect to get some reading, some story time, but also a craft. So we're going to continue some of this coloring into the break. But like you said, this is so much fun. Definitely put it on your list and then show up tomorrow so you can see what this looks like, because obviously it needs to dry.
And we do ask that people bring their own item to tie-dye. We will be supplying the dye.
Okay.
But if you have a white item, bring it to dye.
Yeah, and that's fun. And you have like a bandana too, so you can really bring a little bit of everything.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Keep up the colorful fun.
Thank
you. We are so excited to continue spreading